What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kaze, and today I'm bringing you an educational video. If you clicked on this video, I'm pretty sure you're trying to get your rank from low to high. So with that being said, I'm going to be giving you guys a perspective from my Smurf account. And I do want to cut in on this part of the video and just say I do not promote any type of smurfing. I don't promote any type of toxicity from anyone trying to do this, to boost, whatever. I'm just giving you guys perspective from a lower rank account, because that's what this video is all about. I am so sorry if anyone's offended, but let's go ahead and get to the rest of the video. Peace. And I just dropped like 49 kills on Punisher. But anyways, solo queuing versus stacking, I'm gonna give you guys the solo queue perspective because mainly not too many people have teammates on this game. Me personally, I don't have any type of teammates. I don't have a duo, trio, whatever, So we're going to give you guys the solo queue perspective, and also whenever you're running a 6-stack or quad, whatever, you're going to get other people that are also running stacks. So it's kind of harder. So each game you play as a stack, you're going to be playing against another stack each game. So it's kind of best to duo queue or solo queue in this game, maybe even trio. But we're going to hop right into it. Let's go. Okay, so first, we're going to start off with studying your characters. So we all know there's so many different classes on this game, but when you solo queue, the main problem you run into in solo queue, if you're one-tricking or you don't play any characters, you need to know how to flex. By flexing, if you don't know, that term is basically using other people from different classes, right? So the biggest problem we run into is no one's trying to play tank, right? No one's trying to DPS, everyone's trying to DPS. No one's trying to run heals. So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and choose this filter. We're going to go through each class, but we're going to start off with Vanguard. As you can see, we have Bruce Banner, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Groot, Magneto, Penny Parker, Thor, and Venom. And the Thing is on his way as well. But as you can see, we have all of these amazing characters here. We need to find out which one we love. So you guys can look up tier list, you guys can go to tutorials, whatever, see which one you like, but also I recommend getting your first experience with quick play so you can see what you like, so it's going to be coming from you, not anyone else. So once you got that down, let's say I got that down, I'm going to go ahead and choose Groot, right? I love Groot. He's an offensive tank, he has his defensive purposes, but I'm going to go ahead and choose Groot. I love Groot. But before I go into rank, I want to go into the practice range and figure out some more tech. So once I do that, I'm going to figure that out by going on the internet, going to YouTube and looking up Groot tutorials. So once I find a Groot tutorial I like, I'm going to go ahead and study that character. Are you getting it now? So once you study that character, you're going to go back in, you're going to go to the practice range, and you're going to get the tech down. Then you're going to go into games and you're going to implement it in your games. So once you implement it in your game, you will get a better result. So you want to know how to use these characters and you want to know how to flex, because you will need to cover a spot that is needed as you are in solo queue. This will win you games, because there's people out there that don't mind letting a certain tank solo queue. They don't mind having one healer, and you don't want that. So you want to be able to cover those positions and you want to crush the problems, right? So now we're going to go ahead and go over to duelists. It would be the same exact method for Vanguard. So if I was you, I would choose a duelist such as Hela, right? I would go with a top tier duelist, and then I'll also have a backup dive for certain comp, right? So I would do the same exact thing, go to quick play, search a tutorial, just get comfortable with her, and when I'm done with the tutorial, I'm going to implement everything into my gameplay. So once you do that, you want to go ahead and do the same thing for support characters. I will look at tier lists for this class for sure, mainly because you have characters like Cloak and Dagger, Loki, and Luna Snow that are all like top 3 right now. So me personally, I will use Luna Snow, I will learn about the character, tutorial, implement it, study the character. This is what this tip is all about, studying your character. If you're serious about ranking up, you don't want to be low rank forever, hard stuck, you're going to listen to this video, you're going to pay attention, and you will rank up. For the people that don't pay attention, then you're just out of luck. But let's go to the next tip. Alright, so for this tip, you need to find out what works for you. So I found from bronze to silver, kinda in gold, this spot up here on the Tokyo map. Once you get up here, you can come over here and you have all access to backline, anything on this side, and you have anything below this bridge.
Let's mess this place up real
so,
good.
with that being said, the backline is just free back there. You can shoot your Ankh back there and you can cause a lot of unnecessary damage, causing stopping in the healing. So when you call stopping in the healing, your tanks and everything, you're going to be doing so much favor. You're going to do so much of a favor for your tanks and DPS. You're going to take so much stress off of them. And also, you have a heady here. They can also destroy it, so you want to make sure you have some type of recovery, such as double jump or whatever. So this is very good for characters such as Moon Knight. Any character that can play off angle, this is very good for them. And this isn't going to be for every map, but that's why you got to do your studying. You need to find out what works for you on other maps. Also, the same thing goes for healers. So if you're healing on this map specifically, you can do this on other maps, but you know, this is just mainly the strategist, role. So anytime you are healing, you want to make sure you're in an angle to where you could just heal, and while you're healing, you can do whatever sort of damage. So you want to make sure you're not too far blocked off, right? You want to make sure you're not too far blocked off and that you're still healing your teammates, doing your job, making sure you're getting your heals off, right? So while you're doing that, the main reason of playing these off angles is because you do not want to die. Your main thing about support is to heal. It is not about dying. Your life is more, you have more value to your life than any type of DPS dying, right? So as long as you're alive, someone's going to get healed. If a DPS is alive and you die, no one's going to get healed. So you want to keep your supports alive. That's why DPS got to do damage, and you got to play your role by staying alive, playing off angles, and healing. Okay, so for this next tip we're going to talk about is communication. We already went over key factors such as learning your character, just studying the game, and learning your role, and just knowing what's working for you. So you're ready to win. You need to communicate with your team if you really want to win. So I'm going to go ahead and get in game. I'm going to show you guys how I communicate. Let's go.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
They're going to the left side. They have a Wolverine, be careful. They got a fucking Spider-Man too, bro. What the fuck? Nice. They're going solo tank. Who's just going? Spider-Man's dead. Killer Cap, stagger him. That's great. You're awesome.
I mean, ain't gonna lie, your comms are pretty good, man.
Oh, thanks. As you guys can see, communication is very important. Once you communicate, it allows others to be aware. So once they are aware, they're more comfortable with you talking, and they're gonna also talk as well, which is crazy because in the clip where the guy said I had good communication, he didn't talk once, but then he started talking after that, and he started giving comms as well. So the whole team synergy just boosted up. Like I said, this is another key factor. Let's get into the next tip. Alright, so for this tip, it's about mental. You need to learn how to control your mental. I want you guys to understand, going from low ranks, you're not going to have the best teammates. So I want you guys to understand that you need to have a mental, a safe one, that you're going to lose and you're going to win. So if you're going to win streaks, I don't want you to get off that win streak just to get off the game. The way you need to get off win streaks, if you lose, you get off. So if I'm on a win streak and I lose twice after that, I'm going to go ahead and take a break, get off, and get back on later. You need to set limits for yourself. Don't get upset, don't rage, and don't feel like you're going to be stuck forever. Because if you feel like that, you're dropping yourself already. You have no faith in yourself. You have no faith in yourself, you're not going to make it nowhere. So I want you guys to lock in on that mental, and I want you guys to listen to every other part of this video, and you're going to rank up, I promise you. Let's go.